Alright guys, 505 RC here with you guys. Made a dually out of that Force RC right there, that body. Took it off. Got me the, what is this body called? The Savage XL, I believe is what this body's for. Muncher truck. And it'll fit the T-Max, E-Max, and E-Revo, I believe. But I bought this and it fits this wheelbase so perfectly here. All I gotta do is buy some PVC pipe and stick it in this inner rim and then stick it into this inner rim and glue them together. That's the most brilliant way I've seen a guy do it, instead of, oh, you gotta buy different axles, you gotta buy this, you gotta buy nuts, that's dumb. This guy, he's like, he got the closest fitting pipe you can get to this rim size. Let's say this is your pipe right here of the PVC. He cut it horizontally, took about a couple centimeters out, and then glued it back together to make it where it'll slide right into the rims, and then glued them together. That's the cheapest, best dually tire setup I've ever seen anybody do on YouTube. I mean, the guy, that's just brilliant. Simple, cheap, and easy. But anyway, this is the Force RC Northwood. This is going to be like a review, I guess. I took this thing to a 2.2 comp. It did pretty good. I was rather impressed with it. The drive shaft flipped off in the back again. That was my fault. I forgot to put thread lock and put it back on there before I took it out from the last time I ran this rig. So that was my fault. Other than that, I think it probably would have completed the course. Yeah, the tranny gear, like you guys seen in my earlier video, if you're following along on this truck, that gear went out. I don't have it anymore. It's the gear in between your spur. Wait, where is it, the spur? I can't remember, but you guys will know, or you already do know. I only put one metal gear in there, and I haven't had a problem with this tranny yet, with one metal gear. The other two outer ones, I believe it is, are plastic still. I do have a Red Cat transmission that bolts right in this. It's the same thing for a backup tranny, or use it on something else. I got a aluminum front diff for it, diff case, because the plastic diff case itself didn't last too long in that comp. I went to go try that course again by myself, just like a practice run, and see if this truck could actually do it, since I got the drive shaft fixed that day and back on it. And I had to get one of these because the plastic diff, sorry guys, is all out of focus here. But let me get this open and I'll show you what I'm talking about and what happened. And just for you guys that are having the Force RC or Hammerjaw, as you can see, oops, sorry, big finger. There's the part number, aluminum case. It's all aluminum. Comes with the gear, the ring gear. So that's cool. So inside here, your axles slide into this case, right? And they're supposed to be not perfectly circled. Can you see it? It's kind of like a slot. A rectangle with rounded ends, I guess you could call it. And your axle shafts are supposed to slide into that. And then, you know, of course, when this turns, it'll turn your axle shafts and then in turn turn your wheel. Well, with the plastic ones, it stripped one side out of this and made it round all the way in the front diff. I already have this in the front diff. I got this for the rear. I'm going to put this in the rear. And, you know, honestly, this thing, for the price, it's dropped down to, I think, $169.99 now on eBay and the Horizon site. And I bought it for almost $200. So I had somebody comment on it saying, "Oh, you're better off getting an SCX10." I've also seen that on other sites like Tower Hobbies on Facebook, saying, "Oh, you're better off getting an SCX10," and I totally disagree with that, especially a first gen. And if you don't get a 10.2, that's like the Cherokee, the red Jeep Wrangler, or Rubicon, whatever that one's called, and I don't know what other ones come with metal links. Maybe the Blazer, I believe. But anyway, if you're cheap, you're in a budget, you want to go cheap for a first rig, this would be the rig to go with. Why? Because it offers metal links, as you can see, all 4 in the front, all 4 in the back, 8 total, plus your steering links are metal. This looks like it's plastic, but it's not, it's metal. You get a plastic servo horn, but that's easy to change for like, I don't know, 10, 20 bucks maybe. The servo works pretty decent. Gonna change electronics because they get hot. But, I mean, if you're gonna do all that stuff to a 10, well, let me rephrase that. If you're gonna do all that stuff to this, you're gonna do that to a 10.2 or a 10. This comes already with metal links. That's a plus. Better, wider stance, like everybody was trying to do with the first gen SCX10s. And yeah, you spend $169.99. Buy yourself these are $13 a piece. Buy these. Buy a SCX10 Metal Gear set if you don't already have one, or buy a Red Cat Gen 7. Doesn't matter, Sport or the Pro or whatever it's called, transmission for $20, the same price as buying Metal Gears, and just get the whole tranny and swap it out. Boom, and this truck will be bulletproof. You're gonna probably change electronics in your 10.2, so it's gonna be the same thing with this. You're gonna change electronics, other than you have to buy a receiver. That's the only downfall, is the radio and receiver are all in one. On this ESC, the receiver and ESC is all in one, so you're gonna have to buy a new receiver and radio when you change electronics in this. That's the only downfall that I'll agree with you guys on. But other than that, this is better in my opinion than a SCX10 or 10.2. So you guys can get mad or whatever, I don't care. But that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. For the price, you can have this thing bulletproof for well under what a stock SCX10 cost in general, let alone upgrading. I will not recommend these rims though. These rims are really thin, the spokes, and I've already cracked 2 or 3 of these. That's why I had to buy new ones, and of course to make it a dually. But those rims are not, they don't take falls very well. When you roll the rig and fall down a cliff or somewhat of a mountain, these rims don't do too well with that. But this looks like it's been machined with great quality. I haven't tested this yet because I just finally got my rear tires. I didn't want to show the body till I had it all set up as a dually. So there you go, guys. There's my new rig and my new modifications to it, making it a dually back here. I just got to get the PVC pipe, and then boop, it'll glue that rim on there. And I'm going to mark the body. It looks like it's good where it's at on both sides. So we're going to mark that and body clip it, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys watching and commenting, and even if I hurt your feelings on about the SCX10 deal with this, that's okay. Everybody's feelings gets hurt. This society's too sensitive anyways. So anyway, there you go guys. Little quick tip and tricks and customization of this beauty. And the guy just took out the spokes in the rim on your dually inside rims, and then I had to, you know what, let me show you this real quick too, because it wasn't that simple on the rear end of this thing to get these to work. Let me get it turned around. It's a lot heavier with these extra tires. So right here, I had to take the shock and your link out of this channel that's on the back, just like the front, and put them on the outside of this channel and bolt them in. So that way the inner tire will clear the shock and your link on the back here. So you're going to have to do that. I got little spacers and put them on the link and the shock, and on the shock on the inside of the chassis. I put the shock on the inside of the chassis, kind of more scale too. And yeah, that's all I really had to do is do that, relocate them inside, and then put spacers and then bolt them right back in. Use the same screws and everything that came with it. So, but anyway, you just clear it out like that. See how it's hollowed out? And then you just stick a PVC pipe right on where it fits, right on this inside lip of the outer tire and the inner tire, and glue them together, and you're done. That's how you can make a dually for like the cheapest I've ever seen anybody make a dually on YouTube. But once again, I'll quit rambling on. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, commenting, liking, unliking, all that good stuff. And I'm always here to help, so thank you guys.